Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And it almost feels like we were destined to get to this point. The top two seeds of the college football playoff have survived. They've been on a collision course all season long. They've come through the challenges and the distractions, and now they'll fight for that beautiful trophy. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Missouri Tigers, taking on a squad from the SEC, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Fielded in the end zone. It's Webb. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Trying to find some room. It's Finley. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Okay, ready? So it's second down and long here from the 13. He'll hand it off. In the clear at the 25. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Can he make it to the marker? And bulldozing his way through. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
And the Sooners with first and 10 here. Linebacker shifting around now. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. A good job up front and a nice run.
A gain makes it second and medium. Looking to pass this time. Defense is coming after him. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
There are a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
That sack sets up a third down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's going to take off. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
The Sooners' offense is on the move now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Going the other way, can they stop him? So great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Wasting no time, he's going to go deep on the first play. Touchdown, Missouri. Offense off to a great start.
Chris, I don't blame him at all for taking advantage of this matchup. Put that receiver out on the left. If he gets the matchup you like, take a shot downfield on the post and hit it for a big touchdown.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. He'll throw it now. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down after that completion. Testing the right side here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's an out route, the catch made. Good enough for first down yardage.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Looking to throw it on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Downs. Finally brought down, but this is a big play. Moves the ball down to the 21.
I'll tell you what, you're going to load up on this running game, and you're going to leave your corners one-on-one. You better be ready when you take on Oklahoma. Think about all the receivers they've had over the years. Just off the top of my head, guys like CeeDee Lamb and Hollywood Brown, they get left one-on-one. They're going to make you pay for it. This receiver showing he's got the quicks to be able to win those one-on-one battles in soft hands. Good timing and a nice gain for the Sooners.
Receiver makes the grab, and he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. It's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
We'll try the ground game here with the running back. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Sooners line it up with first and goal. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Bringing it out. It's Cook. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tigers. It was a foot race, and he won it.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
BAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fielded in the end zone. It's Aurora. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective, moving them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. And here's the handoff. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, and he can't hang on to it. That's a guy known for his hands. Couldn't pick it off. Brings up fourth down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
This will be down to cross midfield at about the 45. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. When they tried to get the counter play to the edge, Kirk, we've seen this defense show their ability to pursue and fly to the football.
Yeah, they sure can, and they did a nice job on this counter play. A lot of times you'll see those counters go more up into the middle of a defense, but they tried to bounce that to the outside, and that gave you an idea of what kind of speed this defense has.
Pressure is coming. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Catch made on the left side. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
This one down at the 15. The Sooners offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. The pocket breaking down. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the second sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
Second down and long from the 9-yard line. And he'll set up to throw. He's running out of time here.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Well, now it's a nightmare for any offense. 3rd and long from their own 1. You've got to get a few yards to give the punter some room here. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And the Sooners have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. The tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
The Sooners looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And he'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins.
Now the all-important extra point. And it's up and good. Now they get set to kick it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Powers through. Sophomore brought down after a nice run. That's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Your guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Second down now after the sack. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert the third and long from the 30 to get this drive going. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw, testing the middle. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. A big play moves the ball across midfield to the opponent's 43.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wide out. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Well, it's another huge game for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. Running back grabs it on a screen. And the tackle is made. Not the big play that we're looking for, but a pretty solid gain.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Extending the play now. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Catch made on the out route. They tackle him at the 43. That's enough for a first down. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Sooners starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Catch made over the middle. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Going to try to use his legs here. They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be 2nd down.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. This will be a 50-yard attempt. Let's see if he's got the leg. The kick is blocked. Somebody got a hand on that. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Sooners will kick this deep to begin the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
He'll take a deep shot here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Tigers. No chance to catch him. And they get set now to try the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Bringing it out. It's Webb. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short. The Sooners looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Quarterback escapes the pocket, and he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Second down after the incompletion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Man, I love to see the big guys get a chance to make a play like this. Usually it's the guys off the edge, the linebackers, maybe a blitz, but instead, the big fella at nose tackle gets the sack.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's caught downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handing off on the draw play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, the back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
Looking to scramble. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field in that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's 4th down and long.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out, and they put something together in this drive. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. Defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll run it from the gun. tackled after a few-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. He pulls it in for a big gain. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's moving out of the pocket now, just trying to get rid of it.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust his quarterback in the passing game. Keeping it on the ground here. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think they're going to run, maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The Sooners pick up enough for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the catch downfield. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll run it here. That run moves the ball across the 35. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the quarterback dropping back. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the marker before being taken down.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
No, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
And sack sets up 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Finds room at the 30. He's swarmed by the defense.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. Now, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Here we go now, 3rd and short from the opponent's 24-yard line. What will the offense choose to do at this point? They'll give it to the back. And they pick up the first out of the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw caught over the middle.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a 2nd down. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Missouri. Monster stage, another touchdown. This quarterback and receiver having a game we're never going to forget.
Well, and the defense right now has got to be pulling their hair out, trying to come up with ways to slow him down, whether they play zone or they play man. Nothing is working, and give credit to this quarterback. He just keeps dialing up his guy and keeps coming up with touchdowns.
Oklahoma, 14.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick completion to the tight end. It is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbound.
He's picked for a third time tonight. Look out, he's got some space. Touchdown, Tigers. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. So they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
14.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Webb. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. Catch made on the out route. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And the Sooners hustle to the line to run that hurry out. On first down, it's play action. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Another interception. Wow, that's his fourth tonight.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Fights off a defender. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
Second down after that previous play. He'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
He'll try a pass here. The ball is caught. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Well, you go through the grind that this team has gone through, you learn to realize that your quarterback's going to be able to deliver on critical down and distances. There you go. Third down, big-time opportunity to put this game away. They convert, and I think that may do it.
Missouri now operating in the red zone.
Here we go.
We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. I say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Missouri Tigers.